Hi, my name's Yvonne and I'm a UK Stampin' Gum demonstrator, and what I'm going to show you today is I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook regarding don't buy wrapping paper, use brown paper and stamp your own images. So I've taken this to task, and this is what I've done. Sorry for the crackling of the paper, but this is just some brown paper stamped with a simple image from the Christmas is Gleaming stamp set. Now I've used this holly leaf to do the stamping, and then for the tag I've used a holly leaf again, just a simple holly leaf, and then I've used the Merry Christmas stamp, which is also in this particular stamp set. So this is really easy to do. I've used just one colour. In this case I've used garden green, and with it being a nice big stamp pad, then it's much easy to stamp your images. So as you can see, I've stamped just all over the brown paper. So that was my first one. This paper's a little bit old, so that's why it's all creased up. So there you go. And the tag, I used the tag punch here, which is, and it creates that shape when you punch it out. So my next one, I've used, I've used Cherry Cobbler this time on the colour. And this stamp set, unfortunately I did a bit of an error there. I dropped my stamp while I was doing this. So this stamp set is from the Holly Jolly Christmas, and I've used the Big Santa set. And then for the tag, I've used just Love Santa and the little parcels. So just there. It's a really easy project to do, and I think it would be great for you to do with the kids because it's coming up to half term here. And this one I've done, and I've used the Christmas is Gleaming set again, but I've used this bauble. So again, I've stamped it in the Cherry Cobbler all over the paper. I've cut this one down because I hadn't got a lot of brown paper to actually do this. This is just something I found in the drawer. And for the tag, in this case I've done the Deck the Halls, which is from this stamp set, the Christmas is Gleaming, and then the little the swirly bits at the bottom I've used, that's that little one there. So again, I've got matching tag for the paper. Right, so we'll do one together and I'll show you how easy it is. I think I am going to do the holly leaf again. So now this sheet here that I've got on my desk is laminated. So it's just some grid paper, and I've got laminated so I can easily clean it, because when you're doing the stamping, it's nice to stamp off your paper. So I'm just going to ink up my stamp, And that what I've been doing is starting off on the edge, and I'm stamping off. I'm not doing it all on the paper, I'm going off the edge, and again I'm going to do this down the side. And I'm not too worried if it doesn't stamp properly, because it's just gives it the more homemade look. So again, sort of be careful, make sure I don't get ink too everywhere. So I've just done around the edge to start off with, and then now I'm going to go in the middle, but I'm just going to off center the stamp. So I'm just going to create a little bit of a pattern. As I say, this is really easy and for you to do, and it'll be a great thing to do with the kids. And there you go. That is that all stamped up. I'm just going to close that up a minute, and because I've got my laminated sheet down, I can just wipe this away. Now if you haven't got a laminated sheet, then just use some newspaper or something like that, just to keep your work surface clear. So that is that little bit. And now I'm going to do the tag. Now, so this particular punch, it does actually different sizes of tags. So we've got the 5 centimetre one, and then I believe it'll be the 4.5 centimetre and the 4 centimetre one. So I'm just going to use it at the 5 centimetre mark, and then just punch it out. And I might this time, I think I'm going to bring the edge in. So I'm using the holly leaf again and just stamping it on there. There we go. And then this time I'm going to use the little edge and just stamp it there. And that is it. The only thing to do is just cut that, which I'll just cut with a pair of scissors. And you've got your own matching wrapping paper and a tag to go with it. It's such a simple idea and really quick to do, and it looks really effective. If you're interested in the stamp sets that I've actually used, they are available from my shop, and the links will be down below to go into the shop and have a look. This particular set, the Christmas is Gleaming, is can be purchased as part of a bigger suite, which has got beautiful papers and ribbon, and it's really a really nice set. It also comes with a punch to punch out the baubles, There's actually 2 punches with this particular bundle, but as I say, if you just want to use it as I've done it here, then you can just purchase this, just the stamp set. Now the other stamp set I used was the Holly Jolly Christmas. Now this is also part of a bigger suite. Now some of this suite I've actually shown on some previous videos. If you looked at the 10 easy Christmas cards, the papers that were used in that video were actually part of this suite, and there's also other additions to this. There's some memory and more paper card kit, and cards and envelopes that you could purchase as well. So I think this would be a really great purchase for you, for doing your Christmas cards. As I say, if you watch my video, you'll be able to see how easy and how easy the papers are to make. As I say, I made 10 Christmas cards, but I could have made a lot more with the amount of papers that I'd got. But that's part of this particular suite. And all I've been using is a normal standard D block, just to use to make it easier. I quite like my Stamparatus, but using the D block is much easier because you're putting it into a little pattern, but it's not a fixed pattern. You're just stamping randomly as such. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll put all the links below to all my social media and my blogs, and on my Pinterest as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.